Let's get live. Let's get live. Welcome in, Warriors, for another edition of Let's Get Live with the Warrior Center. I have missed you guys. It's kind of been a while since we've been able to get on, so welcome in. Come on in. We're going to chat with us today. Today we have a super special, super swaggy guest with us today, Miss Zamika Bradley.
Hello.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Zamika Bradley. I'm the Assistant Director for Student and Civic Engagement here on campus.
Woo, woo,
So,
woo, woo.
yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much for being here with us today. We are here, as you guys know, this is everything student services, everything that's about you, that's available to you as students here at Texas A&M Central Texas. So today we're going to be talking everything student orgs, campus engagement, and sense of belonging, right? So we've allowed her an opportunity to introduce herself. Where can students find you in case that they're looking for you, they're on campus and they don't know where to go? Where are you located?
I'm everywhere, but my office is located here in Warrior Hall in 110. So as soon as you look in through the door, you'll see my smiling face sitting there staring at the computer. So you just step in there, and if you're looking for me, you can find me there.
Okay, cool beans. So you know where to find her. So for students who don't know what Student and Civic Engagement is and how it operates, can you talk to us a little bit about what you guys are doing here on campus and how you reach our student population?
So I like to tell all our students that I am the party time, cool, fun party planner on campus. So
Okay,
I try to make sure that there's a little bit of diversity in their learning, some little educational process, anything to get that co-curricular side going, just so they have something to do outside of class. So obviously education is your priority while you're here, but we also want to make sure that you're engaged and you're having fun and you're like having fun with your community here, because we are a family, a warrior family on campus. So I want to make sure that you're having fun and just enjoying the moment, enjoying your time. So that's my job. I also do the civic engagement side. So I want to make sure that all the students are civically inclined on campus, so they have the knowledge about what's going on in the community and campus. It's not really a political aspect, but it's like hey, how can I spend my time and give back to my community? Where can I help out? Where am I useful at?
Right.
So I just want to make sure that opportunity is shown and everybody has the availability to learn those new things and navigate through that world. So
Okay, cool beans. All right, so you do that through what specific events? Can you give me, let's say, your top 3?
yeah, so we had a democratic engagement conversation, a sit-down conversation. We do voter registration for those things.
Okay.
On a fun side, so we do fun events as well. So we had our kind of like our Thanksgiving kind of give back. We had our caramel apple station for National Caramel Apple Day. Oh, it was super delicious. Could combine, just make caramel apples and just kind of dip them with all different toppings and things, kind of like a sundae bar, but with caramel apple.
Very cool.
And then we just do fun things like that. So we're planning on having a kind of de-stress before the test event, so we're partnering with SGA, Blue Coats, and things like that.
Okay.
Just to kind of make sure that everybody kind of relaxes before that time as well. So we're always trying to have different things and make sure it's diverse to our population. We have a very wide range of students, as you know, on campus.
Absolutely.
So we're trying to make sure we're also target to those people online. So we're kind of going to send out some tips of, hey, where can you, if you're all taking online classes and you're at home, how can you de-stress at home? Maybe you can't make it to campus. So we're going to send out some tips on via our Facebook and our Instagram, kind of send out that information sharing, like, hey, here's some ways that you can relax at home even though you can't make it to campus to join all the fun. So
you stole my next question. So my next question was going to be, can you talk about some of the ways that we engage our online students, right? Because here on Let's Get Live, our purpose is to make sure that we're getting those resources out to students so that we're not just doing things, but we're also pushing that information out so you know what we're doing, how to get involved, and what's going on campus. But for students who either don't live locally or can't come to campus, what are some ways that they can get involved and feel a part of the Warrior family?
Yeah, so we have that wide variety of students. So I want to make sure that we're touching those people too. We have people overseas that are taking classes.
Absolutely.
We have people at home. We have people who are locally that have families that can't always make it into campus. So we're just going to make sure that we engage with them. So sometimes sharing those tips, we have some events that tag them in. They're like, hey, if you send a picture and kind of join in, we can't partake here, but if you're doing something at home, that activity at home, send in a picture. You can enter into some of the raffles and the giveaways.
Cool.
Just different things like that. Just kind of engaging, kind of giving fun activities to do at home with your family and your kiddos as well, because we want to make sure our kids at home are kind of giving that fun excitement as well. So we kind of keep that family element.
Okay, that's very, very neat. So I can say for sure that one of my favorite events that you guys do is the letter to self that you do at the beginning of semester. I love that because it gives an opportunity for students to set goals and to also reflect on where they were at the beginning of the semester and kind of look back at the end of the semester because you send those letters out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So can you talk a little bit about how student and civic engagement is impactful to students? Like, why do I want to be involved in campus life? Why is that important?
So if you ever pretty much heard our student orientation, it is the more you're engaged, the more you're inclined to have a better successful journey here in your education because you're balancing the two. You're having a life and you're kind of participating and doing fun things, but you're also getting that engagement side. So you're learning a new community, you're meeting new people, you're networking, right? So you're networking with people that you may work with in the future. You're making friends outside of the classroom, and combining those two things. So you're taking what you're learning in the classroom, but also meeting new people in the community and on our campus.
Right.
So by joining in on those fun engagement things or doing civic engagement as well, you're combining the two and you're just enjoying the moment. So I love when we do the letter to self because it gives students the opportunity to reflect back and look back. Hey, I was experiencing this, or I'm talking to my future self. So how is that, like, where am I at now compared to then? And you're giving yourself good wishes, or you're telling yourself, hey, I hope that we pass this class. I know we were going to do this and accomplish these things. So when you look back and you're like, my past self would be so proud of my present self right now. So I love that component.
So, okay, so also for our online students who are wanting to get involved, or even our students here on campus, what are some ways that they can reach out to you or get connected to different student orgs on campus, and also activities?
Yeah, so we have what's called Warrior Engage, and you can find that through your Warrior web. It's just a super awesome website that helps you navigate and understand like what's going on campus. So it has all the dates and events of different things that student orgs are putting on. Some departmentals put their stuff in there as well. Just so you can kind of understand, like, hey, here's my big old calendar of different things that are going on. You can kind of see those display. And then if you're kind of looking for something to do, especially if you're on campus and you're like, hey, I wonder what's going on right now while I'm sitting here in between classes, you can just pop on Warrior Engage and just kind of see, like, oh, there's an event going on. There's free food. There's fun activities. There's things that they're giving out. There's something I can take home to my family. You pop on there, and then you can also ask questions through there. You can kind of learn to navigate and build your sense of community, finding those people that you belong to. So joining those you can see all the different organizations and figure out Tri Alpha, right? You can join those communities and kind of learn a little bit more. And then you can also reach out to those people if you have questions. So like Tri Alpha, you can reach out to Chastity and see, hey, I have questions about those things. So that's all through Warrior Engage. So I say get plugged in through there. And then you can just kind of navigate your way around campus, whether you're at home or whether you're in person. So.
Okay. All right, so, well, we're going to go ahead and wrap there. We thank you for being here with us today. So students, whether you are wanting to get registered to vote, whether you are wanting to make sweet treats, or just get involved in campus and meeting some of your faculty and staff here, this is the person you're going to want to come and see. She is in Warrior Hall 111. 110. So you can stop by at any time. She's always there. If she's not there, one of her representatives are. So please just stop by, get involved, and please stay engaged. You have a wonderful day, Warriors, and thank you for tuning in.